Here's a great look at Caesar Superdome, located in New Orleans, Louisiana. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Chris Olave. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 37. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Baker now off to play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
He cuts it to the foot race. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here for Miller. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shuck working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
48-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Miller. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Third down, here's Shuck. Connection made to Shaheed. And he has enough for that 1st down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. So they get dings for the holding. You gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Shuck now from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Open! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go now. Count, Jeff. Alert three.
On play action, here's Shuck. He's looking deep once again. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lower the deficit to a single possession.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Saints 7.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. With some trickery here on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the 29. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Down the field. Evans has it. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's incomplete left side.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. He's going to push one deep. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown.
I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Grouping adds the extra point. And the Saints tie things up at 14. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Irving here from the gun. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. 1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. Motioning in the tight end now. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That's caught for the first. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Baker throwing again. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 14.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Catch made by Cooks. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap to Shook. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They have themselves another first and 10. Running once more with Miller. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back in line as the defense all over this one.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Shook. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shook on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
First down from the red zone. He brings it in. It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Hardman on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. That's brought in downfield by Otten. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, here's Baker. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Saints grab it! And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Throwing now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. But that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
Hardman with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Hardman with a return. Jukes one defender. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
28-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. That's completed right side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Forced out to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. Got his man, it's on him. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Irving on the inside give. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Quickly out to the right, complete. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Second play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. On the give, this is Irving. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
First down throw here, Mayfield. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws.
And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Saints 24.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Chuck now from the gun. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Chuck working from the gun. Flush out now to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
To throw, Chuck. Screen here for Kamara. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third down, here's Shuck. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And that is how you get a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Here's Baker to throw. That's Evans making the catch outright. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Baker now off the play fake. To him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Here's the give to Irving. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up third and 9. Baker now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running right, it's Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Right back to Irving now. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Third and long for him here. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. They did it. He made the interception. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. On play action, here's Shuck. He lobs it deep middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. And caught by his back, Kamara. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Chris Olave. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throwing, Shuck. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
For a Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw, Shuck. On the move, headed right. That throw comes up short, leaving a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. He's back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Takes it in at the 21. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running left, this is Irving. Give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Buccaneers up by 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Once again, Irving. And second down only works out for a yard. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
He'll look to throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on the play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Saints call for a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Chuck. Oh, he lost the football! And the Buccaneers scoop it up! And the return finally over as they take the fumble into enemy territory.
You know, kid, that is just an awesome job by the defense. We talk about it all the time. Pursuit and effort, pursuit and effort. Pursue, and they rip the football away, and then the effort for the big return on the fumble sets that offense up in primo position.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from New Orleans.